Can you see yourself in any of these following scenarios? The alarm goes off and you say, "What? It's already time to get up. I didn't get enough sleep. I'm so tired. I wish I could sleep for a few more hours. It's still 3 days to the weekend." Oof. And so you drag yourself out of the bed and get ready for the rest of your day. You think, "I hope the traffic is light. I want to grab a cup of coffee on my way. I don't know if I will have enough time. Gosh, the current traffic situation is pathetic. I don't know why they keep closing all these roads for maintenance. And so all the traffic gets diverted and creates a mess. I have to submit that report at work today. I hope the other team got back to me with my questions. It's so hard to keep following up. Why can't people respond on time? They are so inefficient. I cannot believe it. And then they behave as if they are so busy. You're not the only ones, pals. "Oh, there's another meeting at 5 p.m. I hope it gets over on time." Who schedules a meeting at 5 p.m.? People are so disrespectful of other people's time. And so you're already in a bad mood even before you leave. And then there are things that irk you throughout the day. Why are people driving so slow? Why is the line in the drive through lane not moving? Why is the printer at work malfunctioning? Why are people so loud? I didn't get enough time to enjoy my lunch, and also they screwed up my lunch order. Why did XYZ cut me off when I was talking during the meeting? How dare they? So rude. Let them come to me next time with a work related request and I'll show them. And so you navigate a day full of challenges and get home, battling evening commute and other inconsiderate people on the way. At home, there are other chores and challenges, whether you have kids, a partner, or are solo. There are bills, notifications in the mail, notifications from the HOA, emails about events from friends and family. You don't even want to go to the restaurant that your friends are recommending for the weekend. You don't like it. So you wonder if you can get out of this situation or if you can make your friends change their mind about this restaurant. And then there are some work emails you still have to reply to and take care of dinner, plan for the next day, think about the errands and appointments for tomorrow. And you cannot get a moment's peace because the kids are fighting, or your partner is talking loudly on the phone, or the neighbor's dog is barking. And so you wonder, is the entire world conspiring against me? And you get to do it all over again tomorrow. Now, this may seem a little exaggerated, but a lot of these scenarios do occur repeatedly, or at least a flavor of these. We are constantly bombarded by these events coming from the outside, and we try our best to handle them. And that is great, but our usual disposition is to constantly meet reality with resistance. Don't get me wrong, sitting in traffic, waiting in lines, dealing with uncomfortable situations and unhelpful people is hard and challenging. I agree. But how is our mental resistance helping it? It's not. In fact, it's creating more suffering. Number one, we are dealing with the difficult situation. And number two, we are also dealing with the mental anguish, the voice that judges this situation and keeps telling us that this is wrong, it should not be happening. And so we create more trouble for ourselves because when we resist, we react, we act in a defensive manner, and any action that we take from that space will be a half measure. Now, I'm not saying we use a Pollyanna approach of smiling through gritted teeth while we feel miserable inside, but we can probably do better than trying to actively push against the situation because, according to us, it should not be happening. That's the crux. We are not able to accept, and that's why we keep saying, "This is wrong, it's a mistake," because we were expecting something else, but instead we got this, and so we try to reject it. But obviously, it is reality, it is what it is, it cannot be denied, and so we use the next best course of action. We complain about it. So let's flip it. First and foremost, accept what is happening. We cannot change it, it is already here. Yes, it could be because the other person was insensitive and they could have behaved better, but they did not. And so, this is the result. If we complain, it ain't changing. We cannot go back. It already happened. The person cannot undo what they did. And most of the time, we don't even share that feedback with the person directly. It's only saying to ourselves in our head, oh, I don't believe how they could be so insensitive. He or she is such a jerk. Why can't they be a little more thoughtful? How would they feel if someone else did it to them? Doesn't matter, it's all within our heads. That person is not hearing us. So, the best approach is to deal with what is happening. Why? Because when we accept the validity of the present moment and deal with it with the attitude that it is completely justified to be happening, then number one, we don't resist or criticize the present moment, but we take appropriate steps to handle it. And number two, here is the main advantage. If we take care of the current situation in an appropriate manner, then this takes care of the subsequent moments because the future is yet to unfold and this is where we can still exert influence. But when we resist and react negatively, we propagate this restless energy which then contaminates the future. We have all experienced this when something goes south, all the other things start going the same way. I agree and empathize that we all feel bad when things are tumultuous, when we get handed the short end of the stick. I feel the same, but in my own experience, I have realized that reacting negatively never works out. So, yes, if you feel hurt, bad, irritated, acknowledge that. Don't stifle it, but then accept the situation the way it is. It doesn't mean putting up with bad behavior. It just means that you are taking your action from the attitude of dealing with the situation instead of complaining about it, that it shouldn't have happened. This is an error in reality. You accept the situation and then take steps to handle it. That way, you move along with reality instead of resisting it. With practice, it gets better. And maybe we'll never be able to do this for the big, hard hitting situations, and that's okay. Even if we can do this for the everyday, mundane situations, it's a big plus because these are the events and experiences that bother us 90% of the time. So try it. Accept that the current moment has full right to be here and then respond. You will notice less stress in your life, and since you bring positivity to a situation, you have a better chance to improve it. Thanks for watching. Bye.